Hey, what's up, y'all? Tarot King the Prophet back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. About to do a reading for Aquarius. It is the month of May, but hopefully once this reading is found by you, hopefully it's the time for you to find it. Okay, I wouldn't care if it was years later in the middle of December. You know, hopefully when you find it, I hope that is for you. Okay. I start every reading out with a fortune cookie for my roses. You are the roses. This is the fortune cookie, my Moonology Oracle card deck. Alright. I've done my prayer and all that. I am in my semi-truck out here in Grand Rapids, Michigan right now, waiting to be loaded up. They just turned my light red, so hopefully they get started pretty soon. But hopefully I have enough time for this reading as well. Alright, so without further ado, let's see what the fortune cookie is. Disseminating moon. Disseminating moon. Get a little focus on there. Take time to breathe out, Aquarius. Take time to breathe out. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. Numbers 3 and 4. Disseminating moon. Numbers 3 and 4. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what we are left with, that's what this card is asking you. What are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about now has peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax, breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. The attuned to the moon, Aquarius, says, I am where I am, and it's okay. I am where I am, and it's okay. The teaching is the disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. Disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out, Aquarius. Okay? I use the Wildwood Tarot deck. Also, I want to thank No Copyright Music for giving us the little tunes, the lo-fi hip-hop music. Perfect for meditation. I love it for meditating. And I also got my fan going in the background. It's hot as hell out here, and I don't want to have the truck running with the air on, so bear with me, okay? Got my little candle going, and it's all good. So I use the Wildwood Tarot deck, the exact same deck, two of them, little deck and the big deck, little deck and the big deck. All right. I use the big deck to lay out the main general energy, and also the main energy from the past, present, and the future. Excuse the shaking, excuse the bumping. They load my trailer up in the back. All right. All right, so one more wrap and a couple more shuffles. All right, so this will be the main general energy. Two of Arrows, the card of injustice. Two is always about having a choice, making a decision. This Two of Arrows right here is not being able. It's like not being able to justify what it is that you're trying to decide on, not knowing the difference between an ounce of feathers and an ounce of gold. Yeah, they both weigh an ounce, you know, but what is worth more to you? You know, the material end of something or the emotional end of something, the way something makes you feel. Beauty or gold. What is it? You know, beauty or money, and beauty, you know what I mean? Just different things. What has more value to you? It's hard for you to see right now. It's hard for you to judge on that. And by you not judging, you are maybe cheating yourself from a situation. Okay, we're gonna go into the past, the present, and the future. Aquarius. We had a Seven of Arrows in the past. This is the card of insecurity. Once again, not knowing which way direction you're going, not knowing what it is that you should choose for yourself. This is being hit by just obstacle after obstacle, situation is a situation. If something can go wrong, it can. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking other. You know, that type shit, that type of energy going on here, which leaves you feeling a little insecure, like what's happening next, what's gonna happen next. You know, maybe you possibly choosing something to make yourself feel a little bit more up because you feel so down. You know, some people turn to material, some people turn into alcohol, drugs, so on and so forth. There's all kinds of things that people turn into to make themselves. Some people go buy clothes and go spend money. Some people sit and cry. I don't know. Whatever it is to make you feel better, you know, is possibly what you might have going on here, what you might be doing. Okay. Coming into the present, you have the Knight of Arrows right here in reverse. Okay, that's the energy of seeing what it is that you want, actually going out there and going after it, going to get it. You know, is it a positive energy? Flip a coin. You know, it can go either way, either direction. You know, all I know is that you see what it is that you want. You got this hawk on the branch, okay? Right side, you got this hawk on this branch. He ain't looking at what it is that he want. He ain't pressed about no mice, bunnies, none of that shit. But this is in reverse. You are pressed. You are pressed about what it is that you want. You are actually out there hunting. You are being this hawk, okay? Coming to the future, we have this Knight energy again, but we have the Knight of Stones, earth energy right here for you, Aquarius. This is about going down the right path, you know, getting to where it is that you're trying to be, okay? Very simple, very simple. These are not necessarily mature energies, this present and this past, present and future energy, not necessarily mature energy, more like an adolescent energy, you know, kind of just stepping out there without having actual experience. This is going to be the first card right here because it fell first up, the 13th card, the Journey. It makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and get a little bit more clarification. Bow. All these cards go together. All of them go together. So that was the 7 of Arrows, the card of insecurity. So the first card, once again, we have is the Major Arcana card, 13th card, the Journey. This is the situation. This is somebody picking at the situation. These is everybody flying around the mystery of a situation. Maybe some sort of rumor being created. Somebody may have said something about you, whatever. But the only thing that's missing out this energy is you. You're the only one that's not sitting up there entertaining it, what is being said, what is being done, whatever. They just going around just just running their mouth, just spouting off about you. You know what I mean? But you chose to dedicate to something else. Maybe you are indulging in the situation. You're just not indulging in the situation with these energies, okay? Because this is the 9 of Arrows, the card of dedication. This is about going after what it is that you're desiring, but not really feeling the energy behind it. You know what I mean? Not really feeling like you can. The 9 is the universe being involved in your situation, okay? Following that is the Blasted Oak. You know what I mean? This is about the energy about the universe removing things from your energy. This is about a new beginning. This is about 6 is the number. This is 16. Number 1 is the number of something new, the beginning. The 6 is I keep looking over here because I'm waiting on this light to turn green. The 6 is the number of the cube, seeing things from all sides. You know, seeing things from every angle. The number of building. Okay. This in regular tarot would be like the Tower card. This is about tearing something down to start something new. You know, the universe removing things out of your life. This is you. You are the oak. This is your branch. The universe is back there. The lightning strikes the branch, tears it off. Whoever was sitting on this branch is gone. They're out of your life. Perhaps these crows right here in this picture in this past. You know, they're picking at this situation, and you're dedicated to removing them out of your life, to moving on to bigger and better things. Okay, because having them in your life possibly is what it is that makes you insecure. Unless you're insecure about leaving them alone, moving on. You know, there's a lot of people that I used to hang with, a lot of people that I used to deal with, and things like that. You know, and in some situations I did have to question if I would be okay without these people in my life, right? And maybe you're asking these things, can I do it by myself? Can I do it by myself? Because this is not the right circle for me. You know, that's not the right circle for you. They're picking at the situation. Maybe they're picking at the situation of you moving on. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. You're on your journey. The Divine is in there. The 13 card in there. Another 1 in there. One for beginning. 3 for the Divine being in your life. And you got that 9 with the universe being in your life. And then you got this 1 and the 6. Like I said, it's about building something new for you, Aquarius. Coming to the present. Oh, I haven't seen this card in a very long time. The card of rebirth, the 8 of Vessels. It's followed by the Archer and the Pole Star in reverse. Like I said, here in this present, you got this Knight of Arrow, and this is about you going out here and getting what it is that you want. You actually out there hunting. What is it that you're hunting for? Well, no, let's see. You got this 8 of Vessels. This is the card of being rebirth. It's like Nobody knows you anymore. You don't even know yourself. It's about being born again, making choices for yourself. You know what I mean? Finding your right path, finding something more fulfilling for you. Okay? This is the Archer. This is about moving forward. This is about taking your shot, going in a direction. And regular tarot, this would be the Chariot. You know what I mean? This is about going places, going in a direction, going what it is that fulfills you and help what it is that's your desire. Okay? And then that's followed by the pole star. Okay, this is about coming back from a journey, facing a reality. You know, it's not a fantasy. It's not a fantasy world. You're done playing. You're done playing games. You're done with all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And what it is that you're trying to go after what it is that fulfills you. This is all great stuff right here. You know what I mean? I think the only problem with you, Aquarius, was having to leave everything behind. That's the only issue that I've seen. And right here, there's Knight of Stones going in the right path. Going down the right path. Let's see what energies we have to complement that. Look at this. Not only are you going down the right path, you're going down the right path. You know, you got this Knight of Stones to complement it again. You got the Two of Stones, challenges right there. And then you got this Five of Stones, lots of energy, nothing but earth energy in this future. You know, it's nothing but prize, nothing but possession. You know what I mean? It's just really all about the road to go get it. Like I said, the main general energy is about you being on the right path, and it's clarified with this is confirmation that you are on the right path here in this future. I hate that shit. You are on the right path here in this future. Coming to the present, it's about you fighting yourself on certain things, though. You know what I mean? It's the thing about Aquarius is getting Aquarius to come out of their hole, out of their rabbit hole. You see what I'm saying? Aquarius is so set on what it is that they have, what it is that they know, and testing something new out is always going to be a struggle to someone of this nature, of this character. Okay? And so you're fighting yourself on situations, in certain situations, you know, making yourself believe that you're going down the right path, or possibly making yourself believe that you're going down the wrong path. But these cards said that you're going down in the right direction. Once again, this Two of Arrows is up here, and that's about judging and not knowing the difference about what's worth something to you and what's not worth something to you. Okay? You got this Five of Stones in reverse. That's about coming out of your comfort zone. Remember I was saying, coming out that rabbit hole, coming out your, rabbit hole and actually hopping around for the season. Is that your thing? Is that your thing? This is about you coming out your... This is about stability. This is also about stopping something. Putting the fire out. Putting the fire out. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is about you finding your comfort zone. This is about you going back into that rabbit hole, but you finding your comfort zone. You know what I mean? You're going down the right path and maybe possibly psyching yourself out of going down the right path. You know what I mean? Psyching yourself out of believing that you can do it. You know? That's where that Two of Arrows comes into play at. You know, being blindfolded yourself, not knowing the difference between the gold, the ounce of gold, and the ounce of feathers. I'm going to get from this that this insecurity that you're feeling in the past, the reason why, or maybe it's a bunch of people telling you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, Aquarius, but in all actuality, you're just like, I don't believe you. I can do whatever it is that I want to do, but for you, at some point, it's talk and you have something to prove, and you're going out here to try to attempt to prove it, and you're doing great at it, you're doing good at it, you're facing reality, so on and so forth, and you're going all the way down the right path just to stop and turn around and leave it all alone because of, once again, this thing in the past, this insecurity, but feeling it in the future, even though you're going, like, you are really going down the right path. You are really facing what it is that you need to face, overcoming adversity, so on and so forth. But there is something in you, something in your mind that tells you, because you're an Aquarius, you're definitely an overthinker, but there's something in your mind that's telling you, stop everything you're doing because it's not going to work. One thing about me being a Capricorn sun being the ego, your ego sign. One thing about me being a Capricorn sun, if it's 20 steps to something, I have to look at step 1. Accomplish it. Look at step 2, accomplishment. Look at step 3, accomplishment. in order for me to accomplish step 20. Okay, I have to keep doing these things, looking at them step by step. If I look at all 20 steps, I'm gonna be like, man, fuck this. It's too much work. Not only I could probably do it, but I don't feel like all that shit. I'm not gonna do all that. It's too much. Is it even worth it? You know? And this is almost like where you are in this energy right here, Aquarius. You're just like everything that you're doing, everything that you're accomplishing is too good to be true for you. You know, and it's just like, you need to believe in yourself, Aquarius. You need to know the difference between this ounce of gold and this ounce of feathers. Okay? You need to know that what you're doing is not an ounce of feathers. An ounce of feathers is, for the most part, worthless. You can't even fill up a pillowcase with that. Mattress, none of this shit. You know? You make a pillow about this big with an ounce of feathers. You know? But an ounce of gold will get you somewhere, get you some things. It has value out here in this world today, and what you are doing in this reading, Aquarius, is valuable. You just have to know that it's valuable. Okay? Let's get some summaries going on. Past, present, and the future. Okay? In the past, you have the 20, the polar, the Great Bear in reverse. That's about taking that plunge. You know what I mean? You judging, and whether it's like right side up, this is about you kind of like in this doorway right here, and you're trying to get right here. You see this bear right here, and the bear is scary, and he can just swipe and take your head off if you get too close. You know what I mean? But it's in reverse. This is you actually taking that plunge, running to get to that door, running to get to that hole. Fuck that bear. You got this. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're telling yourself in the past, that you got it. You psyched yourself up to believe that you have it. Okay? In the present, this is about not enjoying the thrill of the hunt. Okay? This is the number 11 of the card. Look up the number 11 angel number and see what that means for you, Aquarius. But this is about not enjoying the thrill of the hunt, not taking anybody with you. See, right side up, he has a cat on his head, and he, you know, cat skin on his head, and then he has a cat with him. He's taking his friends with him, the thoughts, so on and so forth, with his friends. Right here, he's more out here on this road for his own. Not really, you know what I'm saying? It's not even so much about not enjoying the thrill of the hunt. He's just doing it alone. He's not bringing anybody with him. You know what I mean? There's nobody that's proud. You know, everybody possibly back here in his past was against it. You know what I mean? Like, Aquarius, you can't do this. You can't start your own business. You can't complete. You can't get no degree. You can't do this. You can't do that. And here you are in the present like, fuck y'all. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have it. You know what I mean? You want to take these people with you. You desire to take these people and these things and whatever it is with you, but there's just something in the energy that won't allow it. You know what I mean? And so you are on this path by yourself. Okay? Coming to the future. Bam! The Page of Stones. Kind of a premature energy, you know, but this is about something good coming in for you, Aquarius. Something good coming down this tree, coming down your tree. Remember that tree back there? Remember? Back here in the past? This great oak? This is about you turning a new page in life and something good coming down that tree, coming down the oak. Okay? Something that's for you. New friends. A new cat. You know, new friends, new things, new adventures, new things that are for you, Aquarius. Okay? You just have to believe that it's for you. With this being more of a childish energy, it's just like you're just not believing in it. And that's the whole thing, Aquarius. You have to believe that these things are for you. You have to believe that you deserve whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You have to believe that you can finish. Okay? Believe it, because it is so, and that's what this reading is telling you. You're going down. You got two horses right here. You are going down. Let me show you, just so you make sure you know I'm not bullshit. You are going completely down the right path, Aquarius, to get what it is that you need, to have what it is that you deserve. All you have to do, Aquarius, is believe. Believe. Reach out. Go get it. All right? Before they turn this light green, let me go ahead and get to this final message from the universe. It's a big deck. I always grab the general energy from the bottom, but I grab the final energy from the top. And we're going to shuffle a little bit more. Get them mixed up. And see what the final message is from the universe. Oh, we had a card fall. I don't really... This is about the universe withdrawing itself. This is about you dedicating to what it is that means something to you. You taking away your dedication from these past, from these people, from these other things, and finding your desire. Okay? Dedication card in reverse. 9 of arrows in reverse. It's a very positive card. You know what I mean? This is about you doing something for you, Aquarius, and not doing something for everyone else, everything else. It's like all that hard work paying off. Back here in the past, you got the same card, and it was right side up, and you were dedicated to removing things from your life, people from your life, so that you can move forward, so that you can move on and have what it is that you want. But this is the reverse card. You know what I mean? This is you making choices on your own. The universe is not controlling you, not pushing you to move these things out of your life. This is you choosing to have things in your life, choosing to dedicate to what it is that you want to dedicate to and have what it is you want. Sorry for the shaking, y'all. They loaded me up. They being kind of rough back there. You know, it's almost over with, though. The reading over with, almost over with, and them loading me up is almost over with. Let's go back to this Moonology Oracle card to see if it goes with the reading again now that I've done it. Take time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has abated. And what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. The tune to the moon is I am where I am, and it's okay. I am where I am, and it's okay. I am Tarot King, the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. If you do like the reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will have readings upcoming here in the future. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and love, blessings, light, and peace.